Hello there everyone, my name is CD Mangaka, and today I'm filming this video response to Rooflemonger's Frieza combo video guide, just to give you some more optimal combos in the Frieza that weren't really shown in Rooflemonger's video. I've been playing around with Frieza and learning him for a couple of weeks, and I've been in the Frieza page on the Dragon Ball FighterZ subreddit Discord, learning a couple more of the recorded and agreed on optimal combos for the character that weren't present in Rooflemonger's video. I also want to say I'm a big fan of Rooflemonger's content. He does a great job of teaching us a lot about Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I learned a couple of things about Frieza and his combo structure off of Sparking from Rooflemonger's video. So thanks again, Rooflemonger, for putting all this out. I just want to make the video because it's a little easier to show you guys some of the different things that you can do with Frieza to get a little more damage out of his combos instead of typing it all out and explaining it that way. So let's go ahead and start picking apart his bread and butters real fast. So there's two improvements that we can make to Rooflemonger's bread and butter combos with Frieza. So his combos look like this. We start off pretty standard, we do a manual light medium chain, and then we end with you might not survive this time. And we get 3882 damage. Now, there's two things we can do to get more damage out of this combo. The first thing is that in the first jump chain, instead of starting with a jump light, we can instead start with a jump medium that hits twice. This means that the medium is going to hit earlier in the combo, so it's not going to be as scaled as it would in the other one, so we get a little bit of extra damage out of that combo. This is a principle used in a lot of other characters' bread and butter combos. The other thing we're going to do is change the finisher to the combo, and I'm going to go ahead and just put it all together for you guys. So it looks like this. And there we go. So the finisher I did was jump 2S, which does this little downward ki blast that you see. If we do jump S, it looks like this. But jump 2S does this, which is the same ki blast he does for his teleport move. And then the other button we do is jump 2H. So Frieza has a command normal. He doesn't have a upwards launcher like most of the other characters do, but his 2H is still different from his jumping H. So if I jump like this with H, Frieza's momentum doesn't change. But if I do 2H, instead, Frieza kind of flips up a little and forward. You can see him jumping back, but yet I suddenly go forward. This is like a command normal in the air for Frieza, and this is something that we can use to combo off of the 2S. This is going to give us more damage than the you might not survive this time special, as well as gives us a sliding knockdown to combo into supers. So I'll go ahead and show you doing a level 1. Wait for the character to hit the ground, get right above him, drop a death ball, and we get 4804 damage. And then just to show you guys that this does more damage, then you might not survive this time, wait for the second explosion and cast it. We do get about around 50 more damage out of this combo than, it's like 48 damage than the other one. I do think that this kind of does lose some style points for Frieza. It's kind of cool to watch the death ball like careen into the ground and carry the person all the way down. But if you want to be more optimal with your combos, that's the combo structure that you should do as your bread and butter with Frieza. Everything still works. You can do level 3 right there as well. You're going to get slightly more damage, and it's important to get as much damage as you can out of these combos. He does show off another bread and butter combo, but I recommend that you don't use this combo. So he starts with the sweep, then he goes into an eye laser, and you might not survive this time special. And it looks pretty cool, but we lose out on the same damage, so I don't know why he suggests this, because if you do this, and you do 2H, you still get the launcher. And we get the same damage as we did the other time, so there's no difference between, hitting someone in the neutral with a medium or with a sweep. We can still combo into 2H. So I don't know why he recommends that one. I do have an idea why, because that combo structure is something we're going to use in Frieza's corner combos. Now, another thing with Frieza, it does matter which one you end with. If I do 2M and then 5M, I can't combo into 5H on the ground, and that's important for some of Frieza's combo structure. That's the one thing that you should keep in mind. Otherwise, though, whenever you go hit the enemy in the neutral, doesn't matter what you do, you should always go into this aerial string without any assist to get the optimized combo damage. That's the thing that you should be looking to do for the most part. If you want to extend with some assists, Rooflemonger shows you some great ways to extend with the assists. There is another assist you can do, though, for his Destructive Disc loop. He lists Goku, Goku Black, Super Saiyan Vegeta and Tien as the assist that you can use to extend with, but you can also do this with Super Saiyan Trunks. So the combo looks like this. I dropped it there, but you can connect that special. Let me try one more time. And we get it right there. So you can also do the Destructor Disc loop with Trunks, and there's some more advanced ones where you can actually then loop that into Goku's assist and get even more damage, but I'll save that for another time. I just want to kind of go over the basic stuff. The other thing that you can do with, the thing to note with Frieza, I remembered what I was going to say now, is that the thing that you want to, the reason why you want to do You Might Not Survive this time, is if you do combos where you don't hit them with a smash launcher. If I were to do this string, and trying to end it with my starter, excuse me, I did it wrong. Do 2H into... It combos still, but we don't get the sliding knockdown, so we can't chain into any supers or anything like that. So if you want to get like the harder knockdown or chain into super, you should end with You Might Not Survive this time if you don't hit with a jumping launcher, which is something that we'd usually do in the corner. So Rooflemonger shows off one combo in the video. That's pretty much what you want to do in the corner. And that would be this one, where you go like this, and you hit him with the low blast. And then let me go ahead and do it correctly. Timing is a little weird, just because you have to kind of pause. And then you do this. This is pretty much what you want to do with Frieza in the corner. There are a couple of other routes where you do things with his 5H and D-Blast, and it looks like this. As you can see, this one's very hard to do. And not only that, but because we're adding so many hits in the combo, you actually can't do a pretty normal combo chain finisher with Frieza, so I recommend staying away from combos like that in the corner that use 5H unless you're using assists. To then go into the Destructor Disc setups that he was showing in the corner. That's the only time you ever really want to mess with 5H in the corner. Other than that, that's all I really wanted to say, guys, is that you should use the 2S 5H finisher off of your standard bread and butters, and then mess with eye laser combos in the corner to get the most damage that you can. This was CD Mangaka, and I want to say thank you again, Rooflemonger, for putting out your video. I was trying to figure out how to do all the 2S IAD combo extenders with Frieza, and you showed me how to do that with the Golden Form and Sparking part of the combo video, which is fantastic. So thank you so much for putting out the video, and I hope that your channel keeps on doing well, my friend.